I just wanted to make a follow-up video to the video I posted last week, which was all about focus. So in this video, I just want to quickly talk about the power of now and the importance of the present moment and how it's been one of the most useful mindsets to adapt in my life and just one of the most important things to be aware of. And just to give a little backstory on to who I am, my name is Brandon. I was born in San Francisco, moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin at a young age, grew up with two older brothers, had a pretty normal upbringing, was very influenced by my older brothers, and I had a brother that was 9 years older than me, which is Tim, and a brother 3 years older than me, which is Nick. And I was super close with Nick. We shared a room in San Francisco, and then when we moved to Wisconsin, I would always have like slumber parties in his room, you know, nights where we would build forts and watch movies. Every game, every movie, and all of my music taste, it was really influenced by him and came from him. And he was just a huge part of my childhood and how I would form my taste and style. And as the years went on and as we grew up together, I was able to witness him become this out of shape kid that would get bullied in school to eventually become a national champion powerlifter. And it was just insane to see growing up, and it was just like a role model and a huge inspiration in my life. And unfortunately, in 2011, when he was a senior and I was a freshman in high school, he took his own life, which completely changed everything in my life, changed my perspective on life, really was the start to my personal growth. After that traumatic moment, I started going to the gym. I had a spiritual awakening. So much changed in my life, and I truly found my purpose as I grew and as I was healing through the years. I truly felt my purpose was to create art and express my true feelings and ideas with confidence, breaking the stigma on talking about mental health, breaking the stigma on talking about spirituality, anything that could help the human mind and the human body grow. And yeah, I just try to spread love and spread positivity and inspire the kids who need it. Anyone who feels lost, anyone who feels hopeless. I just try to create art and provide valuable information and wisdom to any kid who needs it, and really just create for my 14-year-old self, because I know how much I needed it at that time. And to really just speak my mind, express my emotions, and inspire other kids to do the same, because I know my brother would still be here if he was able to express his emotions and talk about his feelings, and there wasn't such a stigma around it. And I know there's so many kids out there that are feeling in a similar way, and I just want to help as many people as I can, create art for those people and hopefully inspire them to express themselves, to release all that negative energy, and to be able to express their true feelings and ideas with confidence and stop ruminating in these dark negative thoughts and really just let it loose. So going back to what inspired me to even sit down and record this, I mean, there's no script or anything for this video, but the power of now, being in the present moment, is so important, because if you're not in the present moment and you're thinking too much about the future and you're worrying about what's gonna happen, that causes anxiety, that causes all this negative emotions. Being in the present moment removes that, because you're not thinking about the future, you're thinking about right now, what you have to do right now. And the opposite of that is if you're dwelling on the past and if you're thinking about the past, if you're ruminating on the past and what has happened, that just leads to depression and other negative emotions. But when you're in the present moment, it removes thinking about the past, it removes thinking about the future. You're in the present moment, you're focused on what you can do right now, what's the most important task you can do right now to get to where you want to go. So you're not stressed, you don't have anxiety, you don't have depression, you're just living in the moment. And to reference last video, you get into flow state. This is where you actually enjoy your time working on what you have to do. This is where you produce your best work. This is really the only moment there is. There is no future, there is no past. The only moment we have is right now. So all of the anxiety and the depression, I realized for me, it's created in my head. I was making it up. I was fueling the fire, either dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. But when I removed those and just worried about what I can do in this moment and started taking action, I started to feel better. I wasn't depressed anymore. I wasn't anxious anymore. After 2011, when my brother passed away, a huge moment in my healing journey to realize how important the present moment is and to live in the present moment and truly being aware of the reality that now is the only moment. It's the only moment that matters. It's the only moment that exists, and it's the only moment that we can do anything. So worrying about the future doesn't make sense. Worrying about the past doesn't make sense. You could learn lessons about the past and you could have a vision that you want to head towards the future. But the only moment you're truly living in is right now, and what you can do right now in the present moment. The most beautiful place to live in the present moment. I know you hear it all the time, but not many people are aware and live in the present moment. If you truly live in the present moment, it literally erases and eliminates depression and anxiety. Yeah, that's it for this video. That is the power of now. That is the power of the present moment. I hope you were able to find some value in this video, to learn a little bit more about me. I haven't really opened up and talked about my brother publicly on YouTube at all, so that was definitely different for me. I didn't plan on talking about it, but it just came out in the moment, and so what this video is all about is living in the now. And I'm so grateful my last video was able to reach people that truly found value in the video. So shout out to everyone that left a comment. Truly appreciate every single comment. If you found value in this video, let me know down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next video. Peace. Love you. Bye.